Look at you, Shango's precious wife, all tied up and helpless. He'll go crazy trying to get you back, but it'll be too late. You're mine now, and he'll never see you again, and soon you'll be nothing but a memory. His words drip bitterness, each one a razor sharp cut to your psyche. You were too scared for this from the beginning. Your parents had forced you into this marriage, into this mafia world you never wanted. And now look where you are, tied up and helpless at the mercy of Victor, a rival who wanted to destroy everything you held dear. You had lived in a constant worry, afraid of what each day might bring. And today your worst fear. Of course, you loved your husband Shango with all your heart. The thought of losing him was unbearable, and the fear of something happening to him was suffocating. You couldn't bear the thought of witnessing him getting hurt or worse because of you. You know he would not stop at nothing to save you, even if it meant risking his own life. But living in a constant fear was a heavy burden to carry. You longed for a life free from the shadows of the mafia where love didn't come with a price tag of blood and violence. Your heart ached with the dilemma torn between your love for Jungkook and your desire for a peaceful life. You shut down thinking, if Victor's going to kill me, so be it. It's better than living in constant fear, always wondering when the next threat will come. Your thoughts were interrupted by the sudden sound of a bullet piercing the air, followed by the thud of a body hitting the floor. Your eyes darted towards the noise, and you saw one of Victor's men lying lifeless, a pool of blood spreading across from his head. Your heart raced as you realized that someone had shot him, and your mind got tangled with the possibilities. Was it Django? Has he finally found you? Your eyes scanned the room frantically, searching for a glimpse of your husband, and there he is. You gazed at Jungkook standing strong and fierce in the doorway, his gun aimed at Victor's men. You were terrified something might happen to him, that he might get hurt trying to save you. You imagined worst-case scenarios, like him getting shot or overpowered. You wanted to scream at him to be careful, to get out of here, but your voice was stuck. All you could do was watch, your heart pounding as Jungkook moved slowly into the room. But Jungkook seemed to be in his element, his training and experience taking over. It was as if he had switched into a different mode, a mode where fear and doubt didn't exist. He was a force to be reckoned with, and his presence seemed to fill the room. Yet you didn't want to get him involved in this dangerous world. You didn't want him to risk his life, his future, everything. The fight continued, and you witnessed the most brutal things you could witness in this life, and Shango won. After killing Victor, he ran up to you in concern, his eyes scanning your body as if searching for any sign of harm. He reached out and gently cut your face, his touch a stark contrast of the brutality you had just witnessed. Are you okay? You nodded still in shock as he pulled you into a tight embrace. You felt his warmth, his strength, and his love envelop you, and for a moment it seemed like the only thing that mattered. But as you looked up at him, you saw the toll the fight had taken on his body, the blood and bruises, a harsh reminder of the danger that still lurked in the shadows. Shango saved your life, but you know it's far from over. I'll save you no matter what, Ryan. I'm even ready to die for you. So don't say things like that. You're asking me to leave this world, to abandon my duties and my family's legacy. But I can't do that, not when it means leaving you behind. I'll fight you to death to keep you safe, even if it means staying in this world that you hate so much. His eyes pleaded with you to understand, to see the impossible choice you were asking him to make. Don't make ask me to choose between my loyalty and my love for you. Ryan, I can't bear the thought of losing you. Shanguk, this life, this mafia world, it's a hindrance to a happy life together. I'm scared. I can't even sleep at night because of the fear that grips me. I'm constantly worried about you, about us, about our future. I'm terrified that one day you won't come back to me, that one day we'll be torn apart by this dangerous world. I'm also tired of living in the fear of what harm is about to befall me next. I assure you, Wine, I will give my life to protect you. I will never let anything happen to you. Then you're essentially saying that you can't choose between your life with me and your work in the mafia, and that tells me how much you love me. You're willing to die for me, but you're not willing to leave this dangerous life behind for me. Does that even make sense? Wine, please listen to me. No, Shango, I don't want to hear it. You're not willing to leave this life behind for me, and that's all I need to know. You're choosing the mafia over me or over our future together. I can't commit with that, it's okay. Wine, please. Just leave me alone, Shango. I want some peace. Just give me some peace. Your voice cracks as you struggle to hold back your tears, your eyes pleading with him to just give you some space. As he sat in the living room, he watched Shango pacing back and forth, his phone glued to his ear. He was speaking in a low, serious tone, his blue furrowed in concentration. He could tell it was a work call, yet another one of his important mafia discussions. He rolled your eyes, eyes in frustration. Here you go again, you thought to yourself. You let out a deep sigh and shook your head, feeling like you're constantly playing second fiddle to his loyalty to his empire. It's been a few days since you started distancing yourself from Shango, hoping he'll change his mind, but he hasn't. You're not sure if you're tired just because of that or if something else is going on. You get up from the couch and started walking away, but Shango calls out to you from behind. Wine, wait. You stop and sigh, not wanting to have this conversation again, but Shango seems determined to talk it out. What's it, Shango? Are you avoiding me, Wine? You have been distant that call for days and I can't seem to get through you. What's going on? You remain silent, not meeting his gaze. You simply look away, making him take a step closer to you. He reaches out and gently takes your hand, his fingers wrapping around yours. Wine, please. He says softly, his eyes pleading with you to talk to him, but you still say nothing, making him lose his patience a bit. I'm trying to talk to you to figure out what's going on, and you are just shutting me down. It feels like you don't even care that I'm here, that I'm trying to make things right with you. He drops your hand, his shoulders dragging in defeat. Yes, what do you want? If I don't care that you're here, are you gonna slap me? Then do it. Go ahead. See if that'll make me talk to you. See if that'll make me care. Shango's face darkens, and for a moment it seems like he might actually lash out. But then he takes a deep breath and his expression changes. No, I won't slap you, but I will leave, since that's what you so clearly want. You try to walk away but stop again, feeling nauseous, also making your stomach churn and your head spin. You stop and grab your throat, feeling like you're going to be sick. Your vision blurs and you struggle to keep your balance. The argument and tension with Jong seem to be manifesting physically, making you feel sick to your stomach. You started to lose your balance, your legs wobbling beneath you, but before you could fall, a pair of strong arms wrapped around your waist, holding you steady. You didn't even have time to cry out for help before Hina had already saved you from collapsing. Thanks, Hina, you murmured in a shaky voice. What's going on, Ryan? Should I get Mr. John? Hina asked, looking worried. No, don't bother him. I'm okay, really. Just give me a minute. I've been noticing you lately, Ryan. You're looking so pale and tired. Do you want to get a checkup? Maybe we should get you seen by a doctor. She suggested seeing your fragile state. She looked up at Hina but stayed silent. What? Is something wrong? Can I get a pregnancy test kit? You said almost like a whisper, but the weight of the words was clear. What do you mean by don't tell Mr. John about this? He's going to be a dad. How can you not tell him? He has a right to know. She asked, looking directly into your eyes, asking for an explanation. No, Hina, just no. Don't say anything to him. That's what I'm asking. Why? She placed her hand on your stomach and tears started flowing nonstop from your eyes. Our baby is not safe in this world, Hina. In this mafia world. If he knows about this, he'll make me stay here. Your eyes played with Hina to understand the dangers and threat that Jungkook's world poses to your unborn child. I can't let this happen now. I have to protect our baby no matter what. Stay here? You're already staying here, Ryan. What do you mean? You shook your head no. I'm not. I'm leaving. I don't want our baby to get involved in this life risking everything. I want a safe and normal life for my child away from all this danger and chaos. Your words are firm, revealing your resolve to escape the mafia world and build a better future for your unborn child. Find what in the world has gone into you. You're talking about living, about escaping this life, but you're already so deep in it. What's going on? What's changed? Nothing is changing, and that's the problem. You know Jungkook Hina, even before I married him. He leaves life to save me, but I don't want that. I want him to be safe, but he is not willing to leave this mafia world, and now our baby is also in trouble. You rise to your feet and grasp her hand in yours. If you really love us, Hina, please help me do this. Help me leave this place. I know it's a lot to ask, but I have no one else to turn to. Please, Hina, help me escape this life for Jumbo's sake, for our baby's sake, for mine. Jungkook's voice thunders through the living room and his gun hand started shaking with rage. Who dared to do that? You dared to betray me? No one outside this house could have done it. It had been to be one of you. His gaze sweeps across the room, lingering on each face in anger. Those confidential details were worth my life, and he just handed them over to my enemies. If he himself comes in front of me, I'll only kill him, but if not, all of you are going to die because of him, and I don't care. He spits out the words, his gun hand steady, his finger tightening on the trigger. There is nothing you're going to get if you kill them, Mr. John. Who betrayed you is your wife. Jungkook turned around with his face shaking in the effect of how much he had gritted his teeth, hearing that only to see Hina standing there with a piece of paper raised in her hand. He angrily walked up to her and grabbed her neck, choking her. How dare you say that about my wife? Hina's face turned red as she struggled to breathe, but she somehow managed to raise that paper once more and said, read it, Mr. John. Read the truth. Shango's eyes widened as he took the paper from Hina. He scanned the letter, his eyes devouring every word, every sentence. The handwriting was unmistakable. It was yours. This betrayal is my punishment for you, Jungkook. You failed to protect me, your precious wife, from your enemies. You let them kidnap me, and now I'm taking my revenge. I'm leaving you for my boyfriend, and I'm making sure you know the truth that the entire marriage was a sham, a farce. You were too blind to see it, too blinded by your love for me. Now you'll see. Now you'll feel the pain I felt when I was taken from you. You'll feel the betrayal, the anger, the helplessness, and it's all because of your own failure. As Jungkook's eyes welled up with tears, Ina's expression transformed into a sly smirk. She seemed to savor the moment, her eyes gleaming with a hidden victory. Wine is so predictable. She thinks she's doing the right thing, leaving Chong to protect him and the unborn child. But really, she's just playing into my hands. She loves him so much. She's willing to sacrifice her happiness to keep him safe. And Shango, a foolish man, is too blinded by his love for her to see the truth. They're both so caught up in their own little love story. They don't even realize I'm the one pulling the strings, but soon they'll see. Soon they'll know the truth, and when they do, it will be too late. Yes, now that one has left Jungkook, I'll make sure he finds her and gets rid of her without even knowing she's pregnant with his baby. It's perfect. He'll be getting rid of his own child without even realizing it. And once one is out of my way, Jungkook will be mine. My plan is working out great. One sacrifice will be her own downfall, and Jungkook will never even suspect a thing.